Hello guys, this is Doran's Movies, and today I'll be giving you the lore of Uldum, going through the transformation of the zone and its current state. So without further ado, let's get into the lore. Uldum, also known as the Land of the Titans, is one of the most important zones on the world of Azeroth. Once it was a vast, lush jungle filled with lakes, waterfalls, and various other wonders of nature. However, its beauty is not why it is important, but instead it contains the most powerful of the Titan machinery, known as the Forge of Origination. During the ordering of Azeroth after the fall of the Black Empire, it was put into place here for two big distinct reasons: to regulate the rhythms of Earth and fortify the form of the World Soul, and also to re-originate the entire planet in case of systemic corruption. Highkeeper Ra and his followers installed this magnificent device and built a fortress around it, but after the departure of Ra, the Titan forged tol'vir and some Anubisat were put in charge of guarding the zone. Many years have passed like this, but eventually Uldum tol'vir were starting to feel the consequences of the Curse of Flesh. Their ranks were weakened, and most of them were confused as their master Ra has been away for thousands of years with no sign of him coming back. Suddenly and unexpectedly, the tol'vir received a summon from the Mogu leader known as the Thunder King, and they were highly intrigued as the Mogu are their Titan forged cousins that they haven't seen in millennia. Not long after, the tol'vir dispatched ambassadors to the east, and immediately they were stunned to see how advanced the Mogu actually are. Not only did they have a gigantic empire and an army, but they also managed to reverse the Curse of Flesh. Unfortunately, it did not take a long time for this trip to go the wrong way, as when the tol'vir learned that Li Shen had betrayed and imprisoned their master Ra, they grew furious. The tol'vir stormed out of the gates of the empire, but they knew by the arrogance of the Thunder King that this meant war. Li Shen, confident in his power, invited the Zandalari to witness the greatest Mogu victory yet in the heart of Uldum. Initially, the invaders were impressed by the beauty of the entire place, but nevertheless they trampled over the land until they were stopped by a small group of tol'vir. Li Shen laughed and mocked their numbers, but he did not know what was to come. Unbeknownst to him, the majority of the tol'vir were stationed inside the fortress, ready to use the Forge of Origination, but instead of destroying the entire world, they calibrated it only for the nearby land. As Li Shen led the charge, the tol'vir activated the weapon, creating a gigantic explosion, bathing the surrounding land in the energies of uncreation. The tol'vir defenders, the Mogu, and the Zandalari were all wiped out that day, but worst of all, almost the entire land of Uldum was purged of all life. The once big and lush jungle now turned into a cracked and barren desert with no life in sight. Pockets of plant and animal life would return eventually, but Uldum would never ever again regain its fertility and vibrancy. The surviving tol'vir shrouded the mountain passes around the zone with magic, sealing the land from anyone that would dare to invade it. This magic worked wonders for more than 10,000 years, but when Azeroth was struck by the shattering, the cloak had disappeared. This disaster once again brought chaos to the zone as Skywall, the elemental plane, now appeared over Uldum, allowing the elementals to completely ravage the land. The elemental lord Alakir, allied with Deathwing, not only killed many of the tol'vir and attempted to steal the Titan technology, but also caused internal strife between the tol'vir. Fortunately, with the help of the Horde and the Alliance, the tol'vir managed to retake the lost territory as Alakir and Deathwing are defeated. Currently, the fate of Uldum is uncertain, but at last the zone is stabilized and the powerful Titan machinery is in safe hands. Alright, and that is all I have for this video. Do leave your feedback on what you would like to see next, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and also like the video as it really helps out and keeps the channel going. Thanks a lot for taking the time out of the day to watch this video, and see you next time.